Hey guys, Kaijudo here with another Kaijudo news video. It's been a very long time because of, the whole hype of the battle decks coming out, and, there was just so much stuff going on, and now I could finally do a Kaijudo news video to talk about all the things that have been happening in this past week. So we're going to start off with the first piece of news that came out yesterday, I believe, and that is 2 card previews that they gave us for the Dojo edition, and I'm pretty excited about them. So we're going to start with the first one right now. So the first one they showed off is Chain Lash Tatsurion. So this is pretty much the same stats as the original Tatsurion in the battle decks, except the effect is quite opposite of what the Tatsurion does. So here's what he does. He's a double breaker, same thing, 6,000. And he has this new ability called Whip Chains. So basically what he does is when he enters the battle zone, you can choose one of your opponent's untapped creatures, and then all your other creatures can attack that as if it was tapped. So it's pretty much the exact opposite of Tatsurion, just for the fact that, Tatsurion enters play and then he could swing right away at a tapped creature. Well, this guy comes into play and then easily makes all your other creatures attack one thing that's untapped. So it's a pretty cool effect. I'm not going to say anything about it now. I don't want to go too in-depth about these cards because there's quite a lot of things to talk about, and I want to move on to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. But just looking at it now, it's a rare, so I think this is a perfect rarity for it, and it's overall a very nice card. So next we're going to go to the next card that they showed off. So we got quite spoiled this week because we got 2 cards. So the second one is actually going to be a very rare, 1 out of 5 in the Dojo edition, and this one is Bat Breath Scaradorable. Now this card is pretty cool. It is a level 4 4000 darkness card. It's a chimera creature, and you know Scaradorable, we've seen him ever since the beginning, the koala thing, and well, he shoots out bats out of his mouth, and this is the card that represents those bats. So the effect is Fear Bats. This creature can't be attacked or blocked by creatures that are level 5 or less. Now, reading it just like that, that sounds pretty dang cool. I mean, you're going to be bringing this guy out turn 4, maybe even turn 3 if you're using sprouts or some sort of other way to produce mana, who knows. But you're going to get out this guy, you're going to swing with him, and then he's pretty much untouchable for the first few turns that he's out. And then, Tatsurion and all the bigger creatures come out later on, and then this guy kind of drops off there. But hey, he's a very good turn 4 play to swing at an easy shield or at a creature or whatever, because he can't be blocked or attacked by creatures that are level 4 or less. So overall, another very nice card, and once again, I feel that, very rare is actually quite representative of this card. It's a very, very nice card, and I'm already quite excited for the Dojo just by looking at these 2. I know there's a bunch of other cards that have been spoiled all among the weeks and stuff. Well, this week, not weeks, week. And, well, I can't really talk about all of them right now, so I'm just going to go over the stuff that kind of caught my eye or whatever. So these 2 were, news articles, so I'm going to talk about them. Also, here's one interesting piece of news that hasn't really been talked about anywhere, really. It's kind of been a interpersonal talking thing, whatever, and rumorish, gossip kind of stuff, but here's something to think about, guys. So when I bought my 2 other battle decks at the store, the guy said that the packs are actually going to be coming out in 2 weeks. Now, of course, the release date is July 24th, but this just leads me to believe that there's going to be some sort of Dojo pre-release coming up really soon, sometime in the next, week or 2 or something. There's going to be a pre-release to the Kaijudo Dojo Edition pack. So I don't know if this is a rumor or anything, but I asked Evan about it, and his store also said that as well. And I got a message on Facebook from some guy who already received the Dojo packs at his store. So I think all this kind of leads me to believe that there's going to be a pre-release coming up really soon. So I'm expecting an announcement next week on Kaijudo's site saying there's going to be some sort of pre-release thing, but I might be wrong. I mean, this is like 3 sources I'm getting it from, including myself, so it's kind of leaning towards it, but don't, get excited over it yet, but just saying that there's a potential pre-release kind of thing coming up, and I'm pretty excited if that's going to happen. Oh yeah! Now, of course, the other thing that happened over this week, when the Battle Decks came out, so did the Kaijudo TCG Online game. Now, don't worry guys, I did not forget about this, okay? I'm just kind of taking my time with it. I just kind of wanted to get, familiar with the cards first and then experiment with the online game. So I have played it. I haven't completed it, but I have done most of it. I have quite a basic understanding of it, but pretty much it is, for now, it is a kind of single-player kind of game, just like the Kaijudo Battle game was, but this one you're actually playing the card game with the cards, and you'll have a choice of between 3 decks to play with, but you have to unlock them as you go on. So you have to duel with, at first you're going to have the Fire Nature deck, so you're going to play with that, and then you have to beat someone with that deck to get the next deck. And there you'll get a Water Darkness deck, I think. And you just keep on going, and then you beat someone else with that, and then you get the Light Nature deck. So there are, 3 decks. There's a lot of decks to work with, so you can easily kind of familiarize with the different civilizations, see which ones you like, and overall it's just a very nice way to teach you how to play the game before you even get it, or, just to have fun when you don't have anyone to play with the cards, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, for now it's just a nice starting kind of game, and like I said, I haven't played it too much, and from that game there are tons of cards that have been revealed, and I'm not going to talk about all of them like I just said, maybe in a future video, I don't know, maybe 2 videos from now or something, but definitely go check out the game if you haven't yet. It's on Kaijudo's website at Kaijudo.com. It should be in the games section, and then you'll have a choice between battle game on the right, and then left is the online game. So you're going to choose the online game and play it, and of course you have to make an account as well, log in, and then you play the game. It's pretty fun. You should definitely at least try it, and maybe you'll find some cards that will come out later that you'll find that are really awesome, and you can't wait to play with them with the real cards. So that's it for news for now, because there are tons and tons of cards that have been shown. I can't really fit them all into one video, so in the future I will talk about those. I'm not 100% positive when, but I'll get to that later. Anyways, next thing I want to talk about, this is more about my channel and other channels. So if you haven't heard or seen or whatever, myself, Earth Power, and Evan Banjo, we did a Battle Decks analysis stream last night. It lasted a good 2.5 hours or so, from like 7 p.m. to 9:30 Eastern time. We just kind of went through every single card and gave it either a thumbs up, a sideways, or a thumbs down. Don't worry if you haven't seen it. Just because it was a live stream does not mean that you will not be able to see it, because Earth Power and myself are going to be uploading half of that video each onto each of our channels. So I'm thinking no later than Saturday. I think Saturday is when I'm going to upload it. I'll have to go check with Earth Power to see which day is better for him. But I'm going to be uploading the Razor Kinder deck analysis on my channel, pretty much. So you'll see all the cards there and whatever else we talk about. And then on Earth's channel, you'll have the Tatsurion deck. So stay tuned for that later on. For now, I guess I'll leave a link to his channel down below and go subscribe to him or whatever you like. But probably this weekend at the latest, we will each have the 2 parts, and you could watch it on each of our channels, and we'll be sure to link them together so you don't miss one of them. So thanks Earth Power and Evan Banjo for getting together and talking about some Kaijudo. It was definitely really fun. We got tons of viewers. We actually capped at about 30 viewers at one point. That was very nice. We got some interesting discussions in the chat. It was just an overall very fun time. And if you have time to spare, you can easily listen to it while you do some other stuff, and it'll definitely be something really fun to listen to. Now that that's over with, there's also the other videos that I'm going to be posting up later. So tomorrow, most probably, I'm going to be posting my first ever Kaijudo TCG Online match. That wasn't a tutorial, so like an actual match. I'll upload that and give you my first impressions. I literally recorded it before I even played it, so you'll get my first impressions and see what I thought about it instantly on the spot. Friday, I don't know what I'm going to be doing Friday, but I might go through all all the other confirmed cards that kind of, was hidden and talk about each one of those. I guess I'm going to do that Friday unless I can think of something else. And then Saturday is most probably going to be the analysis videos on both of our channels. And then Sunday, once that's all done, I will finally be able to do deck profiles and video duels. So I've been kind of waiting on it for quite a while. I just wanted to get all this other news and stuff out of the way, and then I could finally talk about, but upload videos on decks I've thought up of and some video duels. So that's going to be really fun. Now, one last thing before I go. There's another new Kaijudo fan on YouTube, and you should definitely go check him out and subscribe to him. Their channel is called Kaijudo Feed, but you may also know him as Alexander Sparks on Twitter. Well, he finally started his own Kaijudo channel on YouTube, and it's Kaijudo Feed. Right now, he just has one video up just to introduce himself and his friend. I think his friend's called ND or J or something like that. So it's pretty nice that they have two people kind of talking about Kaijudo. And I believe they said that they're going to be uploading videos every Wednesday. So you should definitely go watch their video that they have right now. And go subscribe to them, and then in future videos you'll see them every Wednesday. So that's very nice, and I subscribe to them, so you should too. So that is pretty much all I have to say for this video. Of course, like I said, there's tons of cards that I need to talk about, but that will be saved for a future video, most probably Friday. If not Friday, then some other time. Alright guys, this is Kaijudo Channel. Hope you guys had a really nice day, and hope you had fun with your Kaijudos in this first week of it ever being out. So, yeah. Peace out, guys. See you later.